Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. Today well, for a long time I've been looking at my Stoneholm Gate tutorial, and I'm really upset about the terrible quality, so I thought I'd redo this entire thing for you, and also show you the gate version 2. So first of all, you can see that it looks a lot closer to the actual gate from the Shadow of Israphel, as I will show you the video yet again soon. Um, this is actually version 2, like I just said, because I've actually rewired the levers to go a different way. Turns out that if you actually put them in a different area, you have to wire it completely differently. And then there's also a ton of, or not a ton, a few changes to actually how the wires go at the top. So all in all, it's much less resource demanding. All this is completely optional. On my server, I've actually made all this cobblestone here. The iron bars are necessary if you want to be safe. But either way, if we just quickly fly over here, I've prepared a little area too. This is a bug with pistons. I have not figured this out. I just don't know why, but if you only deactivate the bars, then these three will stay up, and the only ways you can get out are up here. So that's kind of bad. I don't know how to fix this. So, and then you can, it's basically the same exact thing. And this new version, you can actually put torches to reverse the what do you call it, current. Sorry, I'm a little, first takes are always really hard for me, so please don't mind my mistakes. So we can actually add something here. Hold on a second. For demonstrational purposes. Alright, there we go. So now we've just inverted the signal, and cobblestone blocks go, battery powered, and some of those go. I know it's annoying, but really, why do you need to have only the bars go down? That's the thing you gotta look at. Anyway, so enough of that. If you haven't seen yet, here is the video in which they actually show this gate.
We're gonna have to do a lot of dwarven voices here, so... Rotting plague! That's why! Stoneholm is sealed! It's not any plague, it's a rotting plague. Oh! Yeah!
Alright, so that is the Stoneholm Gate in action. A little update about this gate. This is not the Stoneholm Gate. The Stoneholm Gate only features the blocks moving. I saw somebody walk through a save of Stoneholm. It was really accurate, so I just thought it was the actual thing. And there was only one lever. Only one lever, and it was over in this kind of area. So, in short terms, this is not the Stoneholm Gate. This is actually just, well, another kind of gate. But either way, it's based off of Stoneholm, so I think I should still get it. So, to start it off, let's do our usual. Start off 4 blocks. So 4 blocks is the starter, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Go another 4 blocks, and now pile this up just a bit. 3 blocks is good. Oh wait, no, sorry, 4 blocks actually. So you need to pile up 4 blocks high on each side. And now, sorry about that. Creative is still kind of hard to get used to. Put a kind of support looking thing on the top, and then go every other one, so you should come up to a total of 3. Or actually, let's just do this with the iron blocks instead. I'm not gonna do all the other details. Just gonna do these little parts. And get past this. Don't need their obnoxious noises. One there, one there, one there, and finally one there. Then we'll do the same thing. Another supportive arch, not an arch. I don't really know, a beam. I guess you can call it that. But basically, copy the same thing on the other side. Ugh, voice crack. Okay, so now with every tooth, you want to dig between them. You just put the pistons like that. With every tooth, just put the two pistons just like that. My bad. And once we're done with this, dig two. If it doesn't have a tooth next to it like this, dig two down. This is to assure that you can actually get by when it comes down. Okay, so now that part is done. Sorry. All right. So for every one of them that does not have a tooth hanging down, so like this, place one block. And do the same for the other side. So you should come out to having 4 blocks on each side. Basically the same exact thing as you had on the bottom. Now, go back down, and above the tooth, place a piston on right above the teeth. If it doesn't not have a tooth, then place it on the topmost you can go. So as you can notice this pattern, it's going like kind of a toothy kind of thing. So anyway, the pistons are all done. So now we need to get our actual control panel going. This is an improved control panel actually. Not only does it it has the piston or the levers right next to each other, so it's much nicer than the last one. So we will put one there and one there. On the other side, I'd suggest putting torches down here if you'd like to invert the signal, but you do not need to. But you will need to have one space here. I probably won't need to do a next version, but you will need to have one space there so that you can go down, because it's kind of hard to wire when you have 2 wires right next to each other. But anyway, place one repeater there and then one redstone there. And now you can just pile this put this going right up. And here's the thing I noticed. You don't need to have repeaters. But you do need to have that one block. You do need to have that one block. So actually, let's just fix this up and make it look nicer. Alright. Don't need that. So you do not need repeaters for this. The signal will reach just fine and it will be still very powerful by the end. So there is absolutely no need for that. As you can see here, all of these top pistons have extended. So now, we will wire this side. This side's a bit more tricky. A little bit confused right now. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, so I found my problem and I fixed it. I'd suggest that you actually put another layer on top of this. So just extend out one from the teeth, from both sides. This makes it a little bit easier to wire, I think. But continue with your blocks here. But I should never be doing that. That just does not work in the end. And now, just place a repeater there because we're going to be having an interference right there and we don't need that. Place one more repeater there. And now have your redstone torches right there. Those are completely optional. If you don't want the redstone torches, then just add a repeater there and there, or just one repeater there and redstone there. Just as long as the wire, as long as you don't put two wires here next to each other, you'll be just fine. So, when you have your wire going all the way up to here, that part's all done. And as you can see, the side closest to you will be the one to activate the iron blocks, which is very nice. So now, we're gonna use this extra space we got and start heading downwards with it. Oops. And you don't need to go that far, sorry. Common mistakes, it's no big deal. Okay, so you're gonna want to dig out until you hit right there, and then dig one more in until you can see all your pistons. Now you can alternate this, but I'd only suggest it. Hold on a sec. Make sure you put repeaters here, because I'm not too sure that. Okay. So I guess it will work, but I would just put repeaters every other one right here, if you want to be completely sure. Oops. Could do that, but in the video, since we're on creative, I will just put repeaters here because they're not that expensive anyway. So we'll fix that up at the end. I'll cut after this. So now, as you can see, all of our pistons have extended. So I will place the blocks. Just place them like this. Just fill up the first row. Be careful not to misplace them because it can really make you mess up. I messed up my first time trying to redo this over there, and it made me think my wiring was bad, but it was just the building that was messing me up. So mixing it up. So it works perfectly. Great. No big deal about it. It's nothing bad. That's good. So now, since we have done this, here's a cool thing I learned about repeaters. You can actually make your signal go backwards with these. Because when this repeater is hitting this block, it's powering the block, giving this energy, and it goes right back. So this can actually simplify your redstone circuits. So if you want to use this, go right ahead. It's a very, very cool way to get this done. And so now, when we could just go right over these. And so it should all be retracted or contracted. I don't know. Retracted is going back. Contracted is going forward, I think. Okay, so now we get to wiring this part. So just go too deep. You don't need to go any more than that. If you have been building along with me, then you should be good. Go right along to your control panel here and dig right under it. Just right under it. You won't hit anything as long as you haven't built there. Oops. Okay. And then you're going to want to dig so you can see your pistons. and do the same exact thing as last time. Whatever you did last time should work just fine this time. And you will need to place a repeater. It really does not matter where along the line you place it. I prefer to place it around there, preferably not where the levers are. I don't know why, but I probably didn't even do that, but still. And then cover this up. You can cover it more up over there, but it doesn't matter right now. So let's just try this out. So that's being invisible as always. Sweet. It looks like it's working. So give me a second while I make it look nice, and I'll be right back. Okay. So now that we have completed, as far as nope, still need to place these. Okay. So just place these in the teeth also, or in between. It should be pretty obvious where they go. Doesn't matter where they connect up to, because they don't really connect. They don't. In my opinion, they don't really connect that well for the gate. It doesn't look good, but trust me, it's good. So the left lever is going to be your bar button, because it's less commonly used. But if you want to use your block button, because I mean, when you're gonna want to see someone, you're gonna hit the block button. So, or lever. So there you go. That is it for the tutorial. If you want to cover this up, I would highly suggest doing something like this. You can go right over it, and then just build that right up. And other than that, you can use whatever kind of design you want. It looks really nice. It's not hard to wire at all, and it really keeps intruders out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this remake of my tutorial on the Stoneholm Gate. I think I'm still the only one on YouTube to have this, so if you could please subscribe or give me a like, it really helps out. I mean, it really does. When I see a new subscriber, it's really great to just see someone thinking that I have great videos. So if you could just hit the subscribe button, I promise I will put out good content, because as you can see, I have just started editing. My editing software is actually better than I thought it would be, so I'm starting to use that. I hope you like the quality. It's gonna be really good. Some videos will have 1080p, others will have 720p. It just depends on how important I think the videos are. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.